Quentin Tarantino was this close to killing Inglourious Basterds because he thought he'd written an impossible villain. He'd spent over a decade on the script, dreaming up a bunch of guys on a mission World War II movie, inspired by films like The Dirty Dozen and Where Eagles Dare, mixing men on a mission action with pulpy revenge fantasy and dark comedy. The title itself is a nod to the 1978 Italian war film The Inglourious Basterds, but Tarantino's twist was to turn history into a fairy tale where cinema literally blows up the Nazi high command. He packed it with homages to old spy and resistance movies, from Behind Enemy Lines commandos to glamorous double agents modeled on classic 1940s thrillers. At the center of all this was one problem: Colonel Hans Landa. Tarantino needed an actor who could switch from charm to pure menace in a heartbeat, spit dense Tarantino dialogue, and speak multiple languages flawlessly. After months of auditions, he started telling people the role might be unplayable, and seriously considered walking away rather than make the film with a weaker Landa. Then, Christoph Waltz walked in. Waltz was a respected TV and theater actor in Europe, but basically unknown in Hollywood when he auditioned. In the room, he slipped effortlessly between German, French, English, and Italian, nailing the script's rhythm while playing Landa as both disarmingly polite and terrifyingly ruthless. Tarantino has since said that without Waltz there would be no Inglourious Basterds, because his performance finally proved that Landa wasn't just a great character on the page, he could exist on screen. During their early work together, Tarantino told Waltz he thought the actor had an inner compass for Landa, and Waltz replied, "Maybe I do. Yet the North Pole is the North Pole," pointing to the script, exactly the kind of line Landa himself might say. That was when Tarantino knew he'd found the film's missing piece. Waltz's Hans Landa went on to win an Academy Award and became one of the most iconic villains of modern cinema, turning a project that was almost dead into a defining Tarantino classic. So next time you watch that opening farmhouse scene, remember, without Christoph Waltz, Inglourious Basterds might never have existed at all.